This podcast absolutely, unequivocally, positively, 100% contains adult material. Mature audiences only, please.
Hey, welcome to Me and Mrs. Always Right. I'm your host, Me.
And I'm Mrs. and I'm Mrs. Always Right.
We're bringing you the ADHD of podcasting. We're coming to you today from that little trailer park in Talty, Texas. And I have no idea why.
I don't know. I thought it sounded like somebody might be a little salty or something. So I was like, oh, salty, talty.
So you think I was salty today when you came home?
Well, no, I just know sometimes you get salty, and usually you get salty
because you
when
don't do shit.
We record because I don't do shit. So I was like, we gonna be from salty.
Oh, wow.
I mean, other than that, I really have nothing to say about the place.
No, and we are the #1 rated podcast by people who think a serving of Oreos is a row and a half.
I have no idea. No idea who would think that.
None.
Normal people only eat 4 to 6 Oreos at a time.
Bullshit. You put a package in front of me, man. They're gonna have to call cookie side, homicide.
Oh, I'm telling
kill
you.
them motherfuckers.
No, you're not. You're like, I just want 8
because
Oreos.
I'm fat.
Or me too, but do I
And
give
I
a
had-
fucking
I
I
do.
love fucking cookies.
You're not fat. You're plump. Okay, you're curvy, and you're
curvy,
just to the point to where I like you, but me.
Fuck you.
Well, you are.
I just now like you. We've been together almost 20 fucking years, but
Well,
I
what do
just
you want
now
me to
like
say?
you. That's funny. Instead of
I mean,
baby, I've always liked you.
I've always liked you,
but now I like
love you. No, you're getting curvy and you're fine. You're great.
Because I'm older, I think. Do you still think I'm curvy? The only reason why I ask is because I actually hadn't weighed myself this week, but last time I weighed, I have lost 10 pounds. And
you're still curvy. Don't get in a hurry or be upset.
Okay. All right. So still curvy. So that might have to do with the age I am now, or
your metabolism's slowing down.
Everything's, or it could be we've been having cookies here lately, and I've been eating a
cookies.
And a half.
Had a half gallon of ice cream up in this motherfucker.
Hey, no, it took us all week to eat that ice cream.
Cause I'm fat and I want it all. But if I don't moderate, I got to go to the doctor.
Exactly. We ate it in moderation. We ate a little bit this
the ice
night
cream,
and a little bit that
not the
night.
Oreos.
Not the. I cannot.
You killed those fucking Oreos in a day and a half.
You are in 2 settings. That whole entire family.
Here's
package.
the fucked up part. Here's the fucked up part. Is we had the grandkids over and you hid all that shit from them. That's fucked up. Didn't give them babies Oreos.
I did not give them Oreos, but they had plenty of fucking candy to eat. And I knew they were going to eat all that candy.
Well, we went and bought Halloween candy for the upcoming holiday.
We did.
And we had some left in the candy dish because, we keep some in there all year. And you had made the point that if you didn't put that candy up that we had bought for Halloween, all that shit would be gone. And that's candy we like because...
Yes. And you're like, oh, they wouldn't eat all that. And I'm like, all that's in there that we had, they're going to eat.
They cleaned
and you're like,
that candy bowl.
You're like, they wouldn't eat it. And they ate all of it. Just
all,
like I told you.
All of it.
They could not pass that candy dish without getting a Kit Kat or without getting, what else was in there? Kit Kat and Reese's and Milk Duds. And all that shit was gone.
Yeah, but they're at the grandparents' house.
Exactly.
I mean,
That's why
it's a place
I'm
for them
you
to
know
be
what?
spoiled. I mean, they should be, you know?
That's why I'm like, what? They're like, can we have a pit? Go ahead. I don't care. Go ahead.
Well, you may notice, too, that we are back in our original studio. We recorded outside of the studio because I had to get, this room is so small. We can only get 2 people in here.
Oh, yeah. There's no way we all could have fit in here. I mean, we all maybe could have fit back behind here.
You know how hot it would have been in here, though?
Oh, God. It would have been terrible.
It would have been terrible.
Yes.
That was a good episode, too.
I think so, too.
It was a little on the long side, but I think we need to do more of those style interviews. If you want to be on the podcast, email us at meandmrsalwaysright@gmail.com. If, just tell us, hey, put us on there. As long as you're okay with adult content.
And no, it's a no holds bar thing.
Bar or barred? We talking Roseanne or what? Where are we at here?
I don't know. I mean, what is it? What is the saying then?
No holds barred.
Barred?
Yes.
What's that mean? Barred. What's the word mean? Barred.
Banned. No holds banned or barred like banned. You think it's no hold? What do you think? Let's start with what you think it means.
I always thought it was bar.
Why would it be bar?
I don't know. It never made any sense to me then either. No holds barred.
Barred. Hang on.
BARRED.
Yes, barred.
Yes.
As it's banned, right? With no restrictions on what kinds of holds that are used. So.
Oh.
Okay.
Barred.
Good.
Got you.
We got it?
Yeah.
Taught you something.
Okay.
Do you have any sayings you ever outside of that?
Oh, there's probably a lot, but when you put me on the spot, I can't think of shit anything that I've always heard that I thought was weird or that I can remember, and maybe I was saying it wrong for years, or maybe somebody else was saying it wrong, like furniture,
One fucking word. One fucking word.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes.
And I will never live that down. Real quick, I just want to throw out there, if you're here for, if you come to this channel mainly for writing videos and you're like, oh, let me see what this podcast is about. We got a trip to Crossbar coming up for Hoot Nanny. So hopefully I'll get it. Hoot Nanny. Hopefully I'll get another video out. This one hates Crossbar Park.
I don't like it. And, I know that you've got to get video content of writing. I was given an opportunity to go somewhere else.
Then you should go.
And I'm not going to go.
Why?
Because I know you like this place and you
probably love Crossbar.
Want to record some writing while you're at this place.
Well, I know how to work cameras.
Who's going to hold it and
pointed it out the side at fucking nothing?
Oh my God.
Say it. Say it.
Oh my God. You told me I got a camera on the front. I got a camera on the back. You need to get some side shots.
That is not what I said.
That's what you said. So that's what I did.
Okay. What I think I really meant to say was.
You didn't say what you meant to say.
Okay. And no, I did say what I meant to say. I just didn't know you would take it literally, like just sitting there and holding the camera out to the side. Tree, bush, tree, dirt, bush, tree. Unusable.
Oh, so because nobody wants to see, like, maybe
a wall of bushes. Oh, that's fucking fantastic, babe. Maybe there's a botanist out there who just wants to identify bushes.
You know
what? Maybe I'm putting the fucking wrong content out.
Maybe you are.
And I'm missing my calling.
Maybe
help me identify this bush. Oh, that bush don't have no bushes on it.
Oh,
well, it's a neatly manicured lawn. What do you want me to say?
Okay. I'll go with that. Oh, that is acceptable.
I've also got another video coming out. Kimimoto sent me another item or two for review, and that will be coming out after the writing video.
Okay. You don't want to do one part of that before the writing video? Oh, you want to do them both together, though. Isn't that what you said?
Well, I can put the one part on there. That we could do that out there.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, to be honest with you.
But you don't have to send them all on the same video, correct?
Well, I mean, I'm going to. That video is going to be 15 seconds.
Oh.
It's a small part. It pops on. It's fine. The other one's going to take a while. That one's got to wire in and everything.
Yeah, you got to figure out.
But that's what's upcoming for me and Mrs. Always Right and Roadcat Media for now. This weekend we did have the grandkids over. You had fun. You had mentioned that you had all girls, right? Your children, had all girls. I had a girl and a boy.
Yes.
You had made the statement to me that you are glad you did not have all boys.
Oh my God.
Or probably any boys for that matter. You'd always told me that you didn't miss out on not having a boy.
I was not one of those that are like, oh, I don't guess I would mind a boy. I did not, from the word go, did not want boys.
Here's my issue, though. Oh, okay. Go ahead. I
was going to say, I don't know if it has to do with my childhood that I had brothers, and almost all of my cousins that we were around were boys. It was all boys and me. And maybe that's why I'm such a tomboy or whatever.
Maybe.
And maybe that had...
Or lesbian.
Maybe that had some bearing or influence on me not wanting boys. Maybe. I'm not sure. Didn't want them.
Well, you had made one particular comment to me about why you didn't want boys.
Yes. Oh, my God. And I understand that they're not grown and their maybe aim is still off or whatever.
Oh, yeah?
But I fucking hate going to the bathroom and there's piss on the toilet seat or piss running down the front of the toilet. And if you can't piss like a boy, sit like a fucking girl.
They pissed exactly like boys pissed. They did their fucking job.
Exactly.
They got it everywhere.
Know. Exactly. So I'm just,
have you tried aiming
them.
Anything like that ever?
I don't have to. I sit down. I mean, yes, I have, because if I take a squat out in the woods, I got to make sure that I don't get it like on my clothes or on my shoes.
So
how far down? It doesn't matter.
How far down do your pants? Does a woman's pants have to go to actually squat in the woods and pee and not hit
normally
anything?
Close to your knees?
Because when you squat, your knees come up.
Yes.
And so everything around you.
Yes.
Do you particularly try to aim uphill or downhill, or point uphill or downhill?
Well, I mean, if you point downhill, if you're facing the downhill,
it's going to run into your feet.
No, it's going to go downhill. You're squatted up here.
If you're facing downhill.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Either way, I mean, your butt is so close to your feet that, as long as they're spread apart a little bit, you're hopefully not going to piss on your feet anyway.
Do you have any problem peeing in the woods?
Me?
No. Yeah.
No. I mean, I don't. I do not.
I've got so accustomed to going riding and shit that I just prefer peeing outdoors.
You know what most guys do? I remember when some of the grandkids were smaller, which I feel that the smallest one is going to start doing this pretty soon. He's going to discover, oh, I don't have to wear a diaper. I can pee, and I can pee off the porch.
Word.
Because like the grandkids pee off the porch. Well, luckily they don't so much anymore because they are a little bit older. But I feel that the younger one is going to start doing that soon.
Trademark. Back on diet beer, too.
Well, because you're fat.
Yeah, it ain't. That other beer didn't help.
No. You know what? I don't have any tape on me, but you have your work shirt on.
Fuck off. I'll blur it.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. That's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
I'm glad you noticed that.
Yeah.
Well, we had to set everything back up, and I got so preoccupied with that. Yeah, you can't see it. Don't see it. I don't have a job. No, I just stole this shirt.
It can't. Can you blur it and then write the word bubblegum on it? Put just bubblegum and just have bubblegum right there. Would be so
I'm glad
cute.
you did notice that. And look, I'm being all proper in my polo and shit.
Aww.
So yes, if you ever wondered, I do have a legitimate job. I work hard at the other job,
bubblegum factory.
Well, I work at that job.
Yes.
I don't work hard per se.
No, not at that job.
But I'm good at what I do. And
that's
now,
all that matters.
Now I'm to the point in my career where I get paid for what I know and not for what I do.
Nice.
You see what I'm saying?
That's very nice. I will never be that lucky.
Oh,
never.
Bullshit.
Never.
Well, Saturday, we missed the eclipse because
we did.
We went. Your job had a family day.
Yes.
And we went, and I wanted to see because normally at the CIA where you work, you can't get in there. I mean, nobody's gonna let you in there to see that shit, right?
I mean, that's true. That's true.
And it was a good opportunity for me to see what you do and what your day's like. And your job, I feel, you were showing me at all the different stations you used to work at. You know, I feel
all over the CIA.
I feel you could build all the spy radios yourself because you put all the fucking parts on.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
I'm very impressed with what you do.
Well, thank you. I'm impressed with what you do, but mine is mindless.
Is the bubble gum the color it's supposed to be? Psh, yeah.
There you go. You got to make that Hubba Bubba
pink.
The perfect,
it's got to be pink.
The perfect color. And the
color matters. Color
matters. Yes. It's funny. You were talking about Saturday. What was I going to say? God,
we had to wait
in
line for an hour and a half to get in.
Oh my God. It was them people. They did not think things through thoroughly, I don't think. I did hear that the back entrance where we could have went was way better.
Well, I thought you said that was for people who had registered late.
No. But that's where, like, car show, apparently the car show was a big flop. There was only...
Duh. You think if you show up to the CIA, you're going there for the fucking car show? I can go to a car show anytime I want.
I mean...
I want to see inside the fucking CIA.
Yeah, that was the whole CIA people, I guess, spend a lot of money on their cars.
Well, they should.
Did you happen to see that Lamborghini in the parking lot?
Yeah, we parked way out by itself. And your parking lot, your parking spaces at the CIA, I swear to fucking God. They're all made for compact cars. And you said you'd wanted to take my truck to work one day. Baby, I understand how far out you would have to park that thing.
Yes.
You couldn't back it out of a parking spot.
No. That's why I tell you I won't take it to work, and if I do, I know exactly the spot I would park at and the reason why, because I would not have to back up very far to just get out. But it's a long walk if I park in that spot.
I know that place has been around for a long fucking time.
Yes,
and cars during the era that place was built were not small.
No. I'm sure that the spots were bigger back then.
They had to have been.
They have redone the parking lot a few times. They've redone it twice since I've been there.
They come out there and they paint the parking spot and they're like, George, bring the smart car over here. It's all that's got to fit.
If we can get that Hot Wheels in here, we're good.
Well, that's like AT&T Stadium where the Cowboys play. During the regular games, they give you a seat barely big enough for me. But when we had our one Super Bowl, which we'll probably never have again because they picked the one time of the year it froze over. They take all those regular seats out and they put in narrower seats so he can fit about, and I say he, everybody knows who he is, so he can fit about an extra 15 to 20,000 fucking people in there.
Yeah.
So we all got to give up 6 inches so somebody can make their fucking money.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't sit in very narrow places because I got some wide hips.
Yeah, you do, girl. Getting curvy.
Curvy. I'm curvy.
But we had a good day. I thoroughly enjoyed getting to see where you work and what you do. And I'm glad they rearranged some of the spy radios.
Yeah.
Where I got to see like the
where
finished
the knobs go.
Well, the finished spy radio was probably the coolest fucking thing there.
Was it? Now you did know that they had a couple of spy radios outside you could take a picture with.
Oh, did they?
Yes, but you had to wait in line for a very long time.
Oh goddamn, there was 75 fucking thousand people there.
I want to say that I heard somebody say that 33,000 people went.
Are you fucking well? They don't ever told me they have never done that before. They have done it at other branches of the CIA, right?
They've done it at different places for the CIA.
Right, but never there.
Never at the headquarters.
And that kind of blew my mind because
blew everybody's mind. That's why 33,000 people showed up.
We're walking through there, and I can't help but think to myself, now they obviously had signs up that said no cameras, no video, no selfies, no nothing like that, right?
They actually sent an email out, and it worked out great for you because you actually somehow or another surprising to me, left your phone at home. So, but
it was fine. I wouldn't have carried it in.
Well, they had sent an email out to the employees, and I totally forgot and wasn't even thinking about it or whatever, that nobody, no non-employee, blah, blah, no guest could bring their phone.
Well, that leads up to what I was saying, because I feel when you open up a place like that has certain secrets to it, you are opening up a can of fucking worms.
Oh, absolutely.
And I guarantee you, if I searched hard enough on the internet,
you'll find something there.
I'll find something from there.
Yes.
And it's sad
yes.
that, even the employees at the CIA don't follow the rules on the phone like they should.
I mean, that is true. It's been rumored that some people do not. I am not one of them. I follow the rules.
But, and I'm looking, and they had to have taken some time. There was a lot of stuff there covered up. And I don't blame them for that. There's stuff that you just cannot take a chance on.
Oh, absolutely. Out. Absolutely.
But it really was the highlight of my day to get to see where you work.
Well, that's cool.
You worked at one place one time. When you were doing courtesy patrol, and courtesy patrols where you're driving around helping stranded motorists.
Yes.
And I always thought that was cool that you did that. You were one of few, and I hate to do this because of the way we always do this when we're watching alone and stuff.
Yes.
But you're one of the few females who do a job like that.
Yes.
And after I had surgery, real long story short, real quick, I had lung cancer, and they removed my lung on this side, the upper part of it. And during recovery, she got me on a ride along, and I got to ride with her at work the one day. And I enjoy moments like that with you. Like getting to watch you work, and you look so professional. You're wearing your hard hat and your little safety shit on, and working traffic.
And work, yeah, I fucking work. And it's so funny that, it's amazing to me. People learn something about your fucking cars, is all I'm saying. Men, women,
no, stop.
Doesn't matter.
Stop.
Learn something.
Like there's a hole in the radiator, and maybe you should put water in it so when you're driving to work, it doesn't overheat and warp the head.
I mean, that, or learn when the little gas light comes on, you probably need to put gas in it.
You worked there long enough to know that some of those people were just after that gallon of free gas.
Oh, yeah, especially when you try to help the same person multiple times in one day.
Did you really?
It's happened. It absolutely has happened. It's
so you'll put a gallon of gas in their car, and they'll drive like the 20 miles they can get with that gallon.
Or however, make it home and then decide they've got to go to the store or somewhere else a few hours later, and then they're calling back for gas, and you're like, really? Did you not just get gas a few hours ago?
Was there a limit? Like a personal limit? Did you keep track of the names and shit? And you're like, well, you had your 3 gallons of gas today. I can't give you no more.
No, but when we had repeat offenders like that, we would kind of, log them. We had to log every call that we did anyway.
Right.
But we would kind of log them so it would be able to be passed on that, oh, well, they got gas already. They got help already. I mean, the help is not a big deal. It's the gas thing.
Were you allowed to refuse service?
I mean, I guess there could be something that arose that you could refuse service to someone.
Tell me about it.
But I never come across where I refused. There were times that people didn't want me to do it.
I remember one particular story.
Because I was a girl and I didn't know anything.
Yeah, particularly you were telling me about that Mercedes that you stopped to change the tire.
Yes.
Elaborate.
Stop, change the tires. Mercedes tires or wheels per se are different from your normal everyday Chevy.
And how is that, baby?
The lug nuts are weird. Okay.
Like every German car, they use lug bolts, not lug nuts.
And so if you don't have the proper tool, just like let's say you put mag wheels on your truck or something, you usually get different lug nuts, and so you have to have a special key. That's what they call it, a key.
It is
for that pattern that's on your lug nuts. So if you don't have that, I mean, it's going to be kind of hard to change your tire. Obviously. This person did not understand that after I told them this, and they wanted me to do it anyway. I'm like, I can't. I can't. So I guess at that point I was kind of refusing, but not really. They were so mad, they demanded
a man.
Not only a man, but my supervisor.
Wow. And he went ahead and changed it, right?
Well, he pretty much told her the same thing I did.
But he told her he's going to damage it. And
exactly. And finally, he's like, she was very insistent. Well, you're a man and you can do it. And he's like, what she said is the truth, So finally, yeah, he's like, well, if I do it, I'm going to tear this all up. I don't care. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you actually got featured on a local news channel one time. You remember that?
I do.
I remember. It was so cute. I'm going to check, and I can't promise I'm going to put it in here. or if I find it, I'm going to try to put it in here. No. But oh my God, woman, you sounded so fucking hick. It was summer. I remember it was summer.
It was fucking
and it was hot. And was it the camera person riding with you, male or female?
Male.
Mm-hmm. And he just kept the camera focused on you. Was somebody interviewing you? Or was it the camera person interviewing you?
The camera person was just interviewing and
asking questions.
Asking questions, doing a little ride along to see what we did, and lucky me, I got voted for have them ride along.
And we both know why, because they weren't going to put the news with anybody else that worked with you. They're like, put them with June, nobody else.
Yeah.
And that day was hot. I remember when it came on TV. You're like, we all just drank a lot of water. I've got to find that video.
No, you really don't.
Why?
You really don't.
Why what are you scared of?
I'm not scared of anything. I'm very, very hick, and I sound like I'm dumb, and I'm not a dumb person. That's the thing. I'm not a dumb person,
I never said that.
Very
but
capable.
You were in your natural habitat, and it was fucking awesome.
But I'm very capable of doing things, and yeah, I just looked really dumb.
I'm amazed by you because of all the things you've done. Because in that, you were into adult supervision, right? Adult daycare.
Yes. I worked in adult daycare for a while.
You've done that. You've manufactured large, enormous, huge trucks.
Yes.
And, you've been in the medical field.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm giving all your history away.
I know.
Well, sorry.
It's fine.
I never say in specifics, but
I know.
You've done a lot. And you're very smart, and I think you're very capable.
What don't did talk my daddy
camera.
Always?
Don't talk on camera.
No.
Well, you've gotten better. You don't sound near as hick here as you did there.
My daddy always said, what is that? Jack of all trades, master of none.
Yep.
That's me. That is absolutely
Girl,
me.
you have done it all.
There's not much I haven't done, but I've done a lot of outside work, roofing, and things like that. Because my daddy
didn't at one point you owned your own sandblasting company.
You
lived in an area of town. You lived in an area of town that had a lot of race people. You ran dirt track and all that, and you used to sandblast the chassis after the race season for them to go back and get repainted.
I can tell you, throughout all my years of all the different jobs that I've had, I've enjoyed every job that I had. Every single one of them. But
even when you worked with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because we didn't work in the same area.
I could stare at your butt all day.
No, you couldn't.
Yeah, I could.
No, you couldn't.
You were working on that machine. I could see you right there.
No, you couldn't. Don't let him lie. He's lying.
I don't lie.
But not unless your mouth is moving. But I have to say, probably one of the most fun and the what I feel one of the best jobs that I had was the sandblasting.
Girl, that shit had to have been hot.
Oh, dude. I needed water then, that's for sure. Oh my God, it was so hot. You get that helmet on, and we didn't do it quite properly.
With the airflow?
No, that's what I'm saying. We didn't do it quite properly because we didn't have the airflow going. It was fucking hot.
Girl.
But it was fun. I enjoyed it. I liked it.
I'm not working outside. Okay, I'm just telling you.
I'm over it myself. I'm not doing outside anymore, especially 113, and you got to change a flat and then go directly and change another flat.
Oh, and real quick before we end, when you were doing that, you rolled your ankle one day. You thought you fucking broke it. You remember that?
I thought I was gonna fucking die.
I find it weird because I roll my ankle all the time, and yeah, it hurts, but it's just like, it's gone in like 5 minutes.
No, this was
that like the first time you ever rolled your ankle that bad?
Yes.
Yeah, that first time's gotta hurt.
Oh my God. I mean, what? I was at home for a week.
More like 2 months, I thought.
No, because I went back on light duty because I went
light duty.
Yeah, and I was...
Fucking government jobs.
I know. I don't remember what I was doing on light duty. Probably putting manuscripts together or something. I don't know.
No, did you say you had to do like computer course? You were working on doing shit on the computer anyway.
Probably. I don't even know. But yeah, I think for the first week or two, I was at home.
Yeah.
And I could not walk. And I remember I was given pain medication, and I don't know. I was given a lot of medication, and I was taking it, but it continued to hurt so bad.
Welcome to my world.
I thought the medication wasn't working, and I did not take a pill when I was supposed to because it was timed out ever so often that I would take it. I was fucking wrong.
It was working.
Oh my God. Yes. I was like, God damn, I thought it hurt, but it didn't hurt like it did when I didn't. That's the time. That was the medication that I gave you, that one pill one time, and you were fucking done for, I mean.
Was that when my gallbladder was?
Something.
I
can't remember, and I gave you a pill, and then you were like, hell yeah.
My gallbladder, when I had those gallstones, is the worst fucking pain I've ever dealt with in my entire fucking life, okay? Ever. And I've been hurt, okay? Never do I wish that upon anybody. Well, that's our show. I appreciate you taking... No, yeah, well, once we finally find something we can talk about, I can talk about you all day. I love you. And I did enjoy getting to spend time with you like that Saturday. We appreciate you being here. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or want to be on the show as a couple, don't care. Can't have one person, be a couple. Email us at meandmrsalwaysright@gmail.com. All complaints will go to Trevor the intern. And we'd like to thank Roadcat Media for producing this week's episode. And they'll have to learn how to blur.
Yes. Bubble gum.
Bubble gum.
Bubble gum. Not Bubba Gump. Bubble gum. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, that's now X, and YouTube.
And help support this podcast by becoming a member of Patreon at patreon.com/meandmrsalwaysright. There you'll get pre and post show content right along with unedited episodes. And I hope to get back to the top tier exclusive content that we're supposed to be putting out, but somebody doesn't know how to use their phone and upload to Patreon.
No. I can also tell you that if you want to just donate without becoming a Patreon member, just email us and we'll let you donate to us. We don't care.
Mama needs a Porsche.
Ew, no. No.
Ford Raptor?
Oh. I am a boy, apparently.
Right.
I don't know.
All right. I love you.
I love you too.
All right. You have a good night.
You too.
All right. Bye, baby.
Bye.
Bye. Merle.
I love Merle.
I know.